What is fluid formation and what are the best types of formations to use with this new system? Efootball just completely changed how formations work because in Efootball 2027, your team doesn't have to use the same formation when you're attacking and defending anymore. If you don't understand the system, your defense is going to be completely shattered. So without wasting time, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the brand new fluid formation and how the new attacking and defensive playstyles work. Without knowing how to pick the right formation, your player's stamina are at huge risk. This is a really big investment from Konami because the new playstyles nerfed the old epics and Konami wants us to sign the new epics which has better playstyles. So in a way, our old epic cards are like useless now. So first of all, pick the formation you want. Here I am going with the 4-1-2-3 formation. It is a pretty common formation and I do not have fluid formation enabled right now. So first of all, let's go ahead and click our manager and click on set formation and then turn fluid formation on here. And then now you see this switch attack defense button. If you just click on that, it'll go to defense, and if you click on it again, it'll go back to offense. But here's what you don't do. For example, take Aguero here. In our attacking, he's a center forward, but when we switch to defense, I wanted to play as a center mid. But that is really bad for the player since he has to play as attacking a guy and then all the way come back to midfield to improve our defense. It's gonna like decrease his stamina and then like make him worse. But here's where people are going to mess this up because fluid formation does not mean your players teleport into their new positions. If your fullback is basically standing in the opponent's penalty area and you lose the ball, he still has to run back. And that means the biggest mistake you can make is creating an attacking formation that leaves absolutely nobody behind the ball because you might score a beautiful goal. And then 3 seconds later, you're watching your center backs get cooked. So what you want to do is create like a really balanced formation. So as for your attacking formation, pick like a normal formation that you're currently using, and then defending, maybe add like 1 CMF or 2 CMF to DMFs, like make them run back a little bit, not like a center forward completely into like a DMF. That's going to take a lot of stamina and then waste your player's potential into scoring a goal. You don't need to switch between attack or defense mid-game because Konami just does that for you. Whenever you're in possession of the ball, you're automatically in attack. So all your players that you're seeing right now are going to be attacking. But when your opponent has the ball and they're attacking you, it's going to be on defense automatically. But the worst thing Konami did was give each player a playing style for when they're in attacking and when they're defending. So for example, the Sergio Aguero, he's going to be an advanced striker when we have the ball and we have possession, we're on the attack. But when the opponent has the ball and we're automatically on defense, he's going to be a basic. A basic playstyle is basically when a player does not have any skill. He's just him. Like, he doesn't have any skill, so he's just like really useless. Now, to build your attacking formation, first you need to decide where do you want your extra player to appear, because if you want to dominate the middle, bring another player inside. If you want width, keep a winger or a wide midfielder like a RMF or LMF available. And if you're using an attacking fullback like this Nuno Mendes, make sure you have someone behind him who can cover when he's pushing up and looking for the crossing opportunities. Frontline pressure, the new defensive playstyle, basically means your defenders try to win the ball back higher up the pitch instead of sitting deep. It's basically an aggressive defending style. Instead of sitting back and waiting, your team pushes up and tries to win the ball back as quickly as possible. The downside is that if your opponent beats the press, there can be more space behind your defense. So it's good and bad, depends on how you use it. Then we have the frontline poacher, basically an attacking playstyle where the player stays high up the pitch and looks for chances to get behind the defense. So instead of dropping deep, they focus on making runs and getting into dangerous scoring positions. So if you look through balls and quick counterattacks, this playstyle can be really dangerous. Then we have the playstyle the new Suarez received, attack outlet. Attack outlet basically means that the player stays forward as an option for your team when you win the ball back. So it's really similar to frontline poacher, but the difference is that if frontline poacher wants to make runs behind the defense, while attack outlet wants to stay forward and gives you easy passing options when you win the ball back. So poacher is more about making runs, while attack is more about being available for the counterattacks. We also got a brand new playstyle for goalkeepers, which is called sweeper keeper. This is one of the coolest additions because it gives goalkeepers a more clearly defined defensive identity. A sweeper keeper is designed around being more proactive outside the traditional goalkeeper zone. Basically, when you're playing a higher defense line, there's going to be space behind your defenders, and that space can be attacked with through balls. A sweeper keeper can be proactive in dealing with that danger. This is why the style makes so much sense with the high defensive line. Your defenders push up, the attackers try to get behind, and the goalkeeper is prepared to deal with that space. So guys, with this brand new feature, you can try everything. You can play haram ball when it's defense. You can play like insane attacks when it's offense time. You can do anything you want with this. Just try everything. Whatever works for you, put that on. So guys, hopefully you found this review video helpful. If you found it helpful, Make sure to subscribe, like, share, and let me know in the comments if you want more content like this. So guys, bye.